If you didn't know this about me yet, I am obsessed with skincare. So that's what I want to chat with you about today. Have you ever wondered why your skincare routine isn't giving you the results that you want? I don't know about you, but there's nothing more frustrating than feeling like you're using all the right products, but still dealing with breakouts, dryness, or just dull skin. Well, you might be making some of the most common skincare mistakes without even realizing it. Welcome to the Zen Regen podcast here on YouTube. I'm your host, Megan Sharp, and I'm so glad you're here. This show is your go-to space for the latest breakthroughs in health, wellness, and aesthetics. From red light therapy to longevity medicine, we cover it all with one goal: to help you feel, look, and live your absolute best. Make sure to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss an episode. And if you're ready to dive deeper and work with our team, head to zenregen.com. Now let's get into today's episode. Today, I'm talking to you about the top 5 skincare mistakes that could be sabotaging your skin and how to fix them. Stick with me because by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to build a smarter, more effective routine that actually works. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to tackle every skincare concern all at once. I get it. You want to brighten, hydrate, fight acne, smooth fine lines and wrinkles, and do it all in one go. Who wouldn't want that? But that doesn't exist. So while some skincare products do address multiple concerns, it's actually more effective to focus on one issue at a time. Think of it like training at the gym. You wouldn't expect to master weightlifting, endurance, and flexibility all in one workout. The same goes for your skin. If you throw too many active ingredients into your routine at once, you can actually overwhelm your skin, leading to irritation, redness, and even breakouts. It's important to start with the concern that matters most to you. Because when I look at your skin, I might see something very different. But what we want to hear from you is what matters most to you. What bothers you the most when you look in the mirror? Whether it's acne, pigmentation, or fine lines, pick one and introduce new products strategically. I always laugh when people tell me that I have naturally beautiful skin. I just counted my skincare products that I use regularly, and I mean like religiously, and there are 13 of them. Naturally beautiful skin? I don't think so. It's a lot of work. And I also realize that this type of regimen is not for everyone. And sometimes keeping it simple might be better for you. But I will just kind of introduce some of my favorite products. A good cleanser is the foundation of great skin. I use Zeo's Skin Health Gentle Cleanser because it effectively removes dirt, oil, and makeup without stripping my skin. With so many cleansers out there, picking the right one makes all the difference. Zeo's exfoliating polish is hands down my favorite scrub. I keep it in my shower and by my sink. It buffs away dead skin without being harsh, unlike those outdated, overly abrasive scrubs like St. Ives Apricot Scrub. It leaves my skin smooth, radiant, and ready to absorb all the next steps that are to come. Think of these as a reset button for your skin. Zeo's complexion renewal pads keep my pores clear, minimize oil, and refines my complexion, all without over drying, which is perfect for keeping my skin balanced and glowing. This is actually a product that we don't carry at Zen, but after cleansing and exfoliating, I always spritz on Beam Minerals Instalites. It's an instant refresh that restores minerals and preps my skin for the rest of my routine. Antioxidants are a must in any skincare routine. I don't care what kind of skin you have or what your concerns are, you absolutely need an antioxidant. I rotate between different ones, but right now I'm currently using Zeo's Daily Power Defense. It's packed with ingredients that protect against environmental stressors and work for all skin types. When I restock, I'll be adding back in SkinCeuticals Silymarin for extra oil control and brightening. Fine lines and wrinkles, those are such a thing of the past. Not on my watch. SkinCeuticals PTOX is my go-to for smoothing and preventing expression lines. It's like Botox in a bottle without the needles. I alternate my nighttime retinols between Zio's Retinol Skin Brightener and ZD's Bakuchiol plus Retinol Age Defying Serum. Retinol is a absolute powerhouse for cellular turnover, and this rotation keeps my skin in peak condition without overdoing it. For hydration, I swear by SkinCeuticals Triple Lipid 242. It restores my skin barrier and keeps my skin feeling plump. After laser treatments, my skin does need a little extra love, and so I like to mix in epidermal repair to help with healing and recovery. The skin around your eyes and lips is delicate, so targeted care is key. My favorite eye cream is SkinCeuticals AGE Advanced Eye, and for my lips, I love their antioxidant lip repair. It's hydration and anti-aging in one. And as we know, SPF is a non-negotiable. My morning go-to is Color Science Flex, and I do use this for reapplication when I decide to skip makeup for the day. But on days where I wear makeup or I feel more oily, or if I'm going to be more active, I'll switch to ZD's Dry SPF for a more matte, weightless feel. When you look at that amount of products, it seems a little overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. At Zen, we offer custom skincare consultations to help you design a routine that's tailored to your unique needs and what's realistic for your lifestyle. With personalized guidance, you'll see real, lasting results without the frustration of trial and error. I want to remind you that skincare is not a one-size-fits-all, so I will talk to you a little bit about some of my favorite skincare products, but it's really important for you to seek somebody that is knowledgeable in what your skin conditions are and talk to them about what your goals are. Let's talk about another mistake I personally used to make: over-exfoliating and trying to dry out breakouts. When I was younger, someone told me to use rubbing alcohol to dry out my acne. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. And in fact, it made my breakouts worse, my skin irritated and pissed off, but I didn't know any better. And then there's the over-exfoliating and stripping your skin. This can actually damage your skin barrier, which leads to increased inflammation, and it can trigger more oil production. It can also lead to premature aging, and nobody wants that. We certainly don't need to help our aging process. We are trying to reverse it. Exfoliation is super important, but it needs to be done the right way. Instead of scrubbing your skin raw with harsh scrubs or using high strength exfoliants every single day, you may want to opt for gentle chemical exfoliation a few times a week with ingredients like lactic acid or salicylic. And if you're dealing with acne, your goal should be balancing your skin, not stripping it. You may need something like benzoyl peroxide, but using a hydrating, soothing skincare regimen can often be more effective than overly aggressive products. At Zen, we use the premium skincare lines, medical grade skincare that will target breakouts effectively while maintaining the integrity of your skin. If you're struggling with how to balance exfoliation and target your breakouts, let's get you on a plan that works with your skin, not against it. This next mistake is a biggie: not protecting your skin properly. I see this all the time. People apply SPF in the morning and think they're covered for the entire day. I can't just simply put on a sunscreen in the morning, apply my makeup, go to work, walk outside, and feel like my skin is still protected. It's not. Sunscreen needs to be reapplied every 60 to 75 minutes if you're out in the sun. So as I mentioned, if you apply it in the morning, by the time you get to the office and you work even a short shift, when you walk back out in the sun, you are no longer covered. So I'm not saying you're going to be sitting at work reapplying your sunscreen if you're working in an office job. But by the time you leave your shift, before you walk outside, you need to be reapplying your sunscreen, and ideally 10 to 15 minutes prior to sun exposure. And here's another thing. You need to be using the right amount. A good rule of thumb is 2 finger lengths of SPF for your face. So one line down each of your fingers is going to be the optimal amount that you need to use for your face. If you're skimping on your sunscreen, you're not getting the full protection that you need. UVA and UVB rays can cause premature aging, hyperpigmentation, and even skin cancer, especially if you're one of those people that's worried about pigmented lesions or uneven skin tone. This is a big one for you. Make sure you're using your sunscreen the right way and the right amount. But sunscreen isn't your only line of defense. You really should be considering hats, sunglasses, and shade. They should all be part of your routine if you truly want to protect your skin. And don't forget, blue light from screens can also contribute to skin damage and premature aging. So if you're on your phone or a computer all day, consider a tinted mineral SPF for added protection. If you're not sure what sunscreen is best for your skin type, Zen can help you choose the right SPF and skincare regimen to keep your skin safe and healthy. I use a couple of different sunscreens like I had mentioned earlier, and this really depends on the season and what activities I'm going to be doing for the day. My favorite is the Color Science Flex. That is what I apply first thing in the morning. Most days I don't even wear any kind of makeup over the top of it. I put on my Flex, I go to work, do my thing, but then I like to reapply with ZD's dry sunscreen. It actually comes in a little brush that you just spread over your skin. It has a nice little tint to it, gives you a flawless appearance, and it actually works really well for men as well because it doesn't look like some type of cover up or foundation or anything. Here's a little bonus tip for you. If you're an iPhone user, did you know that you can actually turn off the blue light on your phone? Most people don't know this. I'm assuming you can do this on an Android also, but I had an Android once and I quickly took it back because I felt like I needed a college course to learn how to actually use it. So I'll give you all the skincare tips, but don't ask me for tech tips because this is an area that I'm a bit challenged in. Here's another mistake that I see all the time. People don't give their products enough time to work. Everyone wants instant results, but the reality is that skincare is a long game. Your skin needs 4 to 6 weeks to cycle through cellular turnover, and you need at least 2 or 3 full cycles before you'll see major changes. If you're constantly switching products because you're not seeing results overnight, you might actually be setting yourself back. Think of it this way. If you start a new workout and you don't see abs after a week at the gym, would you quit? I hope not. The same logic applies to your skincare routine. Be patient, trust the process, and if you need guidance on whether your routine is working, Zen offers consultations to help you navigate your journey and adjust where needed. And last, but definitely not least, not addressing your gut health. So much inflammation in the skin starts in the gut. So when we say beauty starts within, it's not just cliche. Conditions like acne, rosacea, psoriasis, and even unexplained rashes can all be linked to gut imbalances. If you're constantly battling skin issues despite using the best skincare, it might be time to look inward. Your gut microbiome plays a huge role in inflammation and overall skin health. At Zen Dermatology and Regenerative Medicine, we take a holistic approach to skin health. We offer GI mapping, which allows us to assess what's going on in your gut so we can correct imbalances from the inside out. If you're treating your skin topically but ignoring what's happening internally, you're only getting half the picture. Fixing your gut might just be the missing piece in your skincare routine. So there you have it. The top 5 skincare mistakes you might be making and how to fix them. The good news? You don't have to figure this out alone. Zen specializes in customized skincare solutions, from personalized consultations to premium skincare, medical grade lines, and even gut health testing. If you're serious about achieving healthy, glowing skin, let's get you on a plan that actually works for you. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to subscribe and share it with a friend who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to take your skincare to the next level, book a consultation with Zen Dermatology and Regenerative Medicine today. Your skin will thank you.